Hi, everyone. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you going to call? Archangel Michael. Woo! I love it. I love this time of year because it brings out the child in each of us, that childlike self. And I think that that's the best part. And I think it's really important to have fun and to frolic and tap into that childlike sense of self. I think that's really, really important in the world, especially more now than ever before. So I'm all about having fun, doing fun stuff, and Halloween is just an open book to allow you to do that, isn't it? So an invisible man in your neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Archangel Michael. I love it. So you guys know what we're doing today, which I'm really excited about. I have no idea about the ET origins of any of these celebrities. We'll call them celebrities. And so I am excited to see what you guys all pick up and also what I pick up. I see them here too, but I like to make sure I don't miss anything. All right. So you guys know who we are. Does anybody know who the first celebrity is? Viggo Mortensen. Do you guys recognize him from any movies he's been in? Or are you guys like, no, I don't know him at all? Yeah, Ghostbusters. I love it. It was a toss up between my Ghostbusters t shirt or my Lord of the Rings shirt. And why would I wear my Lord of the Rings shirt, I wonder? Oh, you're in love with Vigo? That'll make two of us. I'm just teasing. But honestly, do you guys recognize Vigo from being in any movies? I got the picture right there. He's got his sword with him. He'll need his sword because he's been in the movie Lord of the Rings. That's right. His family bloodline can live up into their hundreds in that movie. So at the time, he was like 81 or something. I'm like, you're looking real good for 81, Vigo. So I thought we would tap in and see what is Vigo's origins. A lot, a little. What are his origins? So I'm super excited about this. So, Viggo. Do you think that Viggo has had a lot of different starseed origins or just a few? Earth and maybe one or two others? Well, since yes and no. Okay. All right. So, one of the things that I noticed with individuals, if they're adventurous, they like to explore, they want to try new things, they want to delve in, they kind of face their fears. They go in and they do different activities, and they like to do multiple different things. They like to do different things a lot of the time. They don't like to be pigeonholed uh, in one description of who they are. What would that indicate to you in regards to their starseed origins versus I play it safe, I don't face my fears, I don't like to try new things, I'm not super adventurous? So what's the difference between the two? Does anybody have any ideas? You want to type in the comments? It's interesting because I have not really delved in or cared to know about much of anyone's ET origins or a lot of the information that I've taught in this course, other than what the angels have taught me and also I'm over 2,500 readings now under my belt. So you start to see a pattern when you have this many readings. So I don't just talk by the sake of just, throwing things out there. I'm actually saying and talking about things based on actual experience. Mm-hmm. That's right. That seems to be the theme I'm noticing when I've had this many readings with people, is that when they like to delve in and do maybe difficult things, try new things, face their fears, they've had a lot of different ET origins. That seems to be the theme of what their soul is interested in. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's sense how many ET origins has Viggo had? Earth is included, by the way. So his soul has tried out how many different origins? I've never seen a soul have more than 7. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just meeting who I'm meeting. Maybe, somebody with 10 will come along. Or maybe our souls are still kind of starting out. But, so I've seen anywhere from 2, Earth and somewhere else, up to 7. So where's Viggo sitting at? Okay. Anybody else? Exciting. How many ET origins does Viggo have? You might notice the angels will give you a hand signal in your head. They'll actually put up several different fingers. You can look for that. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Let us know. You got 4? Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Going once? Just kidding. So I get 5, which is interesting because some of you are getting 4, which isn't wrong. Because if we're asking how many starseed origins does Viggo have, your team might be saying, yeah, well, he's got 4 because he's on Earth right now. So Viggo right now does have 4 other ET origins, including Earth 5, is what I'm getting. And I know, so I hear it, and I'm also getting a visual of this in my head. They're putting a hand up, 5. So that's cool, you guys. All right, so let's see. We might tap into ET origins that we're not even familiar with. Viggo wouldn't surprise me if he's been something I'm not familiar with or something that I don't see come up that often. But we'll see. Now, we know Viggo's on Earth, and let's sense what the next would be that they want us to know. Okay. Anybody have the next in their mind? And this is not going to go in order. You guys might get this one, and I'm getting this one. I'm seeing 2 in my head right now. And I'm not just seeing it spelt out in my head or said in my head. I'm actually feeling the frequency of it. And I'm telling his team and what is that? I knew there was one that was off the beaten track. I could sense it. So I'm familiar with these. Okay. Awesome. I get Pleiadian right away too. Right out the gate, Pleiadian. And of course, you might look at Viggo. You've probably seen him in interviews and such, and you've seen him in his movies, and you would say Pleiadian. But he's not just Pleiadian, is he? No, he's not. Awesome. Okay. So the next one I'm getting is, you guys go ahead, feel it. Let it wash over you or stream down your body and just feel it. This is all new to you guys. So the fact that you guys are feeling this, it's a frequency that we're just feeling, and then we can tap into the word and or they're going to tell us what it is. Okay, everybody, are we ready for the second one? The second one I get is Arcturian. Okay, pretty awesome. We're going to go to the third one. You might see an image of this ET. And if you're picking up on Lyran, you might have a Lyran team member with you and you're just noticing them with you and going, is it Lyran, right? Yeah. Okay, so third, let it flow into your mind. So I keep seeing, I'm going to let you go. Yeah, it's a lot. My team often says to me, you've exceeded our expectations. They jokingly tease me that I hit the ground running, and they show them like trying to run beside me to keep up. It's hilarious. All right, anybody else on his third? And he's got this other one. Well, we'll say it's actually his fourth because he's here on Earth, right? And then and it's interesting that you guys are getting Syrian. Okay, interesting, because I'm getting Andromedan, but many times it's difficult to discern between Andromedan, Syrian sometimes, and Arcturian is, you guys kind of know Arcturian is a little bit more of this energy, and Andromedan is a little bit softer than Arcturian, but so is Syrian, in my opinion. Now this next one, his fifth, is totally different. We'll just get a rough outline of what we're feeling with this fifth, okay? So we're not putting no pressure on ourselves. You guys are trying something that, quite frankly, probably until this course you didn't even know you could do or try. All right, ready? We're going into the fifth. What kind of light are we seeing? And what are we feeling washing over us? Am I here closer to Earth, or am I further away into the stars? So what are we feeling? Let's just type what we're feeling in the comments. And what colors are we seeing? Maybe we're not seeing any colors. Am I further away? Exactly right. Further away from Earth. Very good. I'm further away from Earth. And I feel a bit cold. And I'm out and I see stars. A lot of stars. That'll be your first hint. Stars. Are we seeing any colors? Did it get abnormally quiet for you all of a sudden? I can hear someone blowing leaves outside, but yet it's quiet and still around my head, because this energy coming in around me, it's of such peace and stillness that that's the frequency I pick up on when it comes wrapping around my head. It's very quiet and peaceful. And when I look back at Viggo, he has that soft quietness, doesn't he? He can step into roles, and he can be this. He can step forward. He loves to do things that are totally off the beaten track, which has served him well with his career, hasn't it? Because we all get to come on this adventure with him when he plays these characters. But he's not interested in the limelight. He doesn't want everybody to know about his personal life. He doesn't care to have a cell phone. I think he still has a flip phone. And he's like just not interested in these superficial ways of being here on Earth. So this is not surprising me. Interesting that you're seeing dwarf star. I see stars, bright stars. I don't know which stars these are because I've never asked, but I get white. Yeah, nailed it. Okay. So how they describe this to me is him being a star being. And I see just a white star being, and I'll see them often working with much larger angels in white. And I ask, well, what are they doing? And they'll tell me that they're working on other planets, they're helping other beings. And I'm just going to channel now. They're helping to develop planets, they're helping to clean planets, get them in better shape, better order. Okay. They're showing planet Earth, and what they're saying to me is that planet Earth needs a lot of help. And these star beings are even here helping here on Earth clean it up and turn people's attention in a different direction to help clean it up and change their ways. Okay. And there's so many other things that they're doing as well behind the scene. How cool is that? Very cool. That's good, Evie. That's so good. Very peaceful. It's amazing when these star beings, people come to me for readings and they've had these starseed origins. These angels will come in and communicate to them, and it is so off the charts peaceful. And they're just like, they're much bigger. These angels take on bigger projects, such as planets, big projects. And Viggo has been participating with them. So why has Viggo chosen, why has his soul chosen these lifetimes? I'm going to channel that before we move on to the next celebrity, okay? The first thing out the gate is that he likes to try new things. And even being a human being on Earth will not be his last origin. He's going to go and try out other vessels other than Earth, human. That's hilarious. Okay, so he will be here for a while, for a time. I get that he's here to enjoy what Earth is providing him, and offshoot or unconsciously helping the masses by way of the material that he has been participating in. And I get Lord of the Rings is one of those movies that emits a frequency that helps the masses when they watch it, highlighting the dark and the light, highlighting the elves and magic. Okay. And it's one of the main projects that he is most proud of. That's what they're saying. But he has several other projects that he has most recently participated in, such as the Green Book, and he's also very proud of this project as well. Okay. Well, that's pretty awesome. I only watched the Green Book about a year ago, and I was quite surprised at the role that he played and how good it was. So they're talking about the Green Book, and I know he was, I think he won an award for the Green Book, if I'm not mistaken.